Allied Universal. Remember, she's pressing charges. And they're threatening, while they're gang stalking me on behalf of Michael Dorsey, threatening to summon the gang members who are stalking me with them, stalking me via Allied Universal at the Fontana train station. This is at it's 6:17 p.m. and I arrived in. And the employee that's gang stalking, OMNITRANS, and this is OMNITRANS, that's the same route, right? Different bus driver, same pattern of conduct. While Fontana police are following me, stalking, monitoring my device, and as I'm documenting the license plates, those are going to be federally prosecuted for terrorism with Michael Dorsey. That's the basis of federal prison. The entity, like Michael Renz's pattern of conduct, begins stalking by helicopter under the fake sun, which is relevant context because there's a whole group of people that are going to prison behind that. All right, this is the entity that's gang stalking right now while they're sounding sirens. This is what an entity is doing at the FONTANA train station. Michael Dorsey can only add to the defendants that are going to prison. All right, and these are the mentally ill. So part of their mental illness is delusion. Delusion that the federal prosecutor is going to cease prosecuting you when you engage in the very criminal activity that they are commissioned to document in order to put you in prison. This is what they're doing. This is what OMNITRANS are doing. They're mentally ill. They are unfit to be engaged in public transit. These are the demons that are gang stalking on the trains, on the roads and the highways, by planes and by helicopters, and it is a threat to national security. They don't have accidental plane crashes. The planes are not accidentally flying into helicopters, military helicopters. They don't have car accidents under the fake sun on the roads and the highways. This is how the entity that is gang stalking me are murdering American citizens and how they're harming each other. These are demons. Michael Dorsey is a demon. He's being removed from position. He's being prosecuted while gang violence is underway. And you'll recall all of the audible activity. Matter of fact, go back and look at what the little demon that doesn't brush her hair is saying to me while she's holding up her phone, engaging in the exact same conduct, except for she's criminally monitoring and I'm documenting a terrorist. And she's stating that she's going to press charges. While you're referring to the stalker, you're going to prison. And that's what I told you beforehand, and that's exactly where she's going. She's not going by herself. Stephanie Ortiz is going to prison. And this is pacing. Going into the bathroom and out, they're pacing. This is the fake sun that's over me as I'm arriving in the morning. This is indeed P.O.C. And they are monitoring with the city of Fontana and with the city of the employees that are engaging in that conduct is federal prison. And that's what this is. That's what this is. Route 82's light activity. The entity stalking with commercial airline planes. There's no airport over here. This is the criminal activity that I told Thomas Garza about when I filed my civil case. Thomas Garza, that's the basis of federal prison, understand, an unprecedented basis. All right, he didn't just refrain from doing his job as a judge. He engaged in what is refraining from providing me my First Amendment rights to redress my grievances in court in furtherance of murder so that the Fontana police could continue stalking me in furtherance of murdering me and framing me for murder and criminally defaming my character. Thomas Garza, that's prison. This entity it's a far-reaching pattern of conduct. And these demons that are unintelligent, while they're stalking an engineer light, are engaging in criminal activity that's exposing everybody else, okay? This is P.O.C. license 1545685. He's gang stalking with the Ontario police, and it's a threat to my life. P.O.C.